and this little boy's going ham. Say hi, YouTube. Whole wheat spaghetti. Yum. Oh no, Mama's gonna have to give you another bath. Oh no, oh no. Give me a kiss. No? No. Mama's food is ready because Mama's eating something else. Because Mama picky. He smiles. How do you make this a little bit brighter? This one? This way, this one. This one, wait. Beam. No, I think beam. So, Elijah here is being a little fatty McFatty.
Yum.
Yum, yum. Elijah, don't forget. You have to use a fork. At least he knows the concept. I'm trying to show him how to feed himself with a fork. Of course, he already knows how to self-feed. But he doesn't know how to use utensils yet, and that's something that I'm trying to do right now. So, I'm trying to hook this up to my tripod. Hold on 1 second. I got this tripod on Wish app for $1.99, and so far I've used it like twice, I think. 3 times? I can't remember how many times I used it. I used it a good handful of times already. For like Facebook Lives. This is my second YouTube Live. Or third. No, my third YouTube Live. But I do a lot of Facebook Lives, and I have my own group on Facebook called Lovely Ladies. And it's just like a support group for other moms and girls that just want to connect with each other and support each other, and just good positive vibes. That's all I want, is good positive vibes, honestly, because there's a lot of hate out there. I just want to show people some love. There is a lot of freaking hate though. That's why they call me Alijah Love. Where is this little rugrat? Where is he? Where is he? Excuse my table. I went shopping earlier, so, yeah. You want, oh no. My goodness. Some of them landed on the floor, Papa. You want to use a fork? Like this, like this, like this. Here, let me show you. Can I show you? Oh, wow. Big boy. I don't want you guys to see what I'm wearing because I'm in my pajamas right now. And I'm kind of embarrassed. Kind of, sort of. Nah, whatever. F it. It is what it is. I'm in my PJs. It's like 7 o'clock. No, it's like, I think 7:38. And we were out and about earlier. He threw his fork. We were out and about earlier, and we actually had him out for a pretty long time. Don't make a mess, little boy. Oh, wow. Here. Do you want to get the fork and feed yourself? You want juice? Juice? Water? Or juice?
Mama.
Water? Okay, water. So I'm teaching him sign language. I went to school for American Sign Language. And I didn't quite finish my classes. I need 4 more classes to get my certificate. Oh my goodness, why are you making a mess? Oh no, Papa. We're gonna have to call Nunu. We're gonna have to call Nunu. Alan, stop it. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you done? Are you done? Or you want more? No, you no. He's telling me no. Do you want more? No? You want more? Oh, yum. Let's see if you eat that. That's the rest of your spaghetti. You don't want it? Here, give me your fork then. Ay. I don't know if any of you guys are mothers of toddlers, but toddlers, well, at this age, they just like to test you and to test your boundaries. And sometimes I'm just like, Alijah, breathe. He's just a baby. Yeah. Juice?
Mom.
Yes. He's signing mom. Mom. Mommy. Mommy.
No.
No. Little. You're a little. Oh, off. Off. What? Up. Yes. Up is for you. Up.
Oh.
What are you saying? Say it again. Otra. Juice. Juice. My bad. That was a technical foul. Say hi. Tell them I'm drinking juice. It's watered down, but it's juice. Tell them I'm drinking juice. Juice. Can you say juice? Like this. Juice. Let's see if he does it. Juice. He's trying. I give him credit for trying. Do you want more? Or are you done? He's done with his juice. Do you want more? You want more food? More food? Yes? Can you say yes? Food. Food. Mama's food is still hot. Mama will give you a taste of hers if you want. Mm-hmm. It's hot. Mama had to blow on it. You like that? Yum, yum. Do you want more? Tell Mama you want more. No, you're done. You want more? More. More. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my labor and delivery story while Elijah is eating. I wish I could kind of get in on here, but I don't think I'm gonna fit on this little screen. Let's see. Ooh, mama. Ooh, mama. Ooh, mama. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can sit right here. I got my drink. Okay, first of all, I like to introduce myself. Some of you guys know who I am already. Some of you guys don't. Some of you guys know me from social media. Some of you guys bumped into me at Target or Walmart and noticed that my son was very friendly, or some of you guys noticed that he has Down syndrome. Now, I do get very rarely people coming up to me and asking if he has Down syndrome, because not a lot of people see it. And I believe once I became a mother of a child with Down syndrome, you start to notice other kids with Downs. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of you get, I don't know. For me, I get excited when I see other families with a member in their family that has Down syndrome. And when you notice them, like say for instance, when you're going shopping, you're going to the mall, whatever, and you see a little boy or a little girl with Downs, you notice them. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I notice them more, because it's kind of like catching a fish out of water type of deal. Not quite exact, but kind of, sort of. So for me, I get excited. I'm like, oh my god, there's another Down syndrome kid. Like, oh my god, I want to talk to the family. Like, I just kind of want to like get to know other families with kids with Down syndrome, and just like possibly have play dates and, you know, things like that. I personally, before I had him, way before I found that I was pregnant. Ouch! Way before I found that I was pregnant, I found out that I was working for MUSD, which is Montebello Unified School District, if you live in my area. But I was working with kids, and then I went to doing that. I volunteered my extra time. I don't even know why. Because I would get out of work early, and by the time I got out of work, the kids were still in school, because I was just a noon director. So I volunteered my extra time until school was finished with the special needs kids, and I loved it. I legit got attached to one of the students there. Her name was Jessica. I wish I can find her or find her mom, but she was a little girl with Down syndrome. She didn't really speak much, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite of my food. And I noticed that with me, for some reason, she would try to talk, and then I would sing to her. And there was this one song in particular that she loved for me to sing to her. And eventually she got to singing to it. And her mom took her to her, I guess she had a speech therapist. Her speech therapist, and her speech therapist says, who has been working with her because she is talking more. Long story short, I feel like I'm gonna get to the labor and delivery story. I'm gonna get to it. I'm such a I'm just everywhere. I don't know why. I'm everywhere. Even when I'm talking, hanging out with my girlfriends. Like, we'll jump from one subject to another subject. But going back on topic, I don't know. I just grew really close to this girl when she did good when I was with her. She started talking more because of me, singing with her and just interacting with her the way I was. And I enjoyed it. Now, let's fast forward 3-4 years later. No, about 5 years later. I was with my fiance. At the time, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, I believe. Wait, were we? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, you want more? Okay, hold on. I'm eating lasagna, and he's eating spaghetti. But when I found out I was pregnant, I was scared and nervous. I told my family. They were happy. Everybody was happy. Everybody was just really happy. 3 months into my pregnancy, they told me that I was going to have a son with Down syndrome. That it was 99% positive that my son was going to come out with Down syndrome. Now, when I got pregnant, I was on birth control. And when you're on birth control, you got that 99% that you can get pregnant. So my hopes were pretty high, hoping, I seen kids with disabilities. I just didn't want him to get bullied really bad. Like any mother. No mother wants their child to be bullied or just get harassed or anything like that. But it happens. That's life. Even adults bully each other. It's sad. But I was just scared of the what ifs. I prayed to God. I left it in God's hand. And I told myself, 1, I don't believe in abortion. 2, it is what it is, and I'm going to love him regardless. And every time I stepped foot into my doctor's office, I swear to, I put it down on my mom. I put it down on my grandmother. He's mimicking my hand gestures. But I don't believe in abortion, and one thing is, it is what it is. I'm gonna love him regardless. But every time I walked into that doctor's office, the doctor insisted every appointment I had, insisted until I was about 4 months. She insisted that I get an abortion. And every time I would tell her, no. Until one day, he's mimicking me, guys. Until one day, Mama told the doctor, no, doctor, I'm not gonna do that. That's not something I believe in. And that's nothing I'm gonna do. Whether you push me or not. Can you just stop? I told her, just stop. I told her like that. Just stop. Because you know what? I'm not gonna have this conversation. He got scared. Because I raised my voice a tad. But Mama told the doctor, just stop. I'm not going to do that. So don't waste your breath no more. And the doctor stopped. Yes, the doctor stopped. And then Mama got bigger and bigger. And then she started feeling her baby move. And she started feeling her baby kick. He was kicking his mama's tummy. You were kicking my tummy. And then your foot would get stuck right here in my rib cage. Right here. Look at Mama. Your foot would get stuck right here in my rib cage. And Mama would go, oh, I can feel his foot. Yeah. You were everywhere. And then your Nana will make fun of your Mama. Am I talking too loud, Papa? One thing about him, he has a thing with tones. Voice tones. If somebody's voice is too high, he doesn't like it. Yeah. But your Nana would tell your Mama, what are you doing? What are you, crazy? You look silly. With headphones around your belly. For what? And Mama told your Nana, I want my baby to listen to music. I want him to listen to Mozart, to Beethoven, to a little bit of rock and roll. To a little bit of rock and roll. Rock and roll. To a little bit of metal. Metal. Honestly, I listened to everything, and he would listen to everything because I was constantly wearing, not constantly, but every night before I went to bed, I would play music for him with headphones around my stomach. Yeah, and he's a big music lover now. Like, he legit tries to sing. Let's see if he sings right now. Watch. Simmer-a-rink-a-dink-a-ding, simmer-a-rink-a-doo. I love you. No? You want to sing? Shimmer-a-rink-a-dink-a-ding, shimmer-a-rink-a-doo. Uh-oh, Mama's phone is ringing. Mama doesn't want to go and get it. Dang it. One moment. One moment, please. What up, honey? I'm busy. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm good. Everything's locked and sealed. I'm not. I know, sweetheart. I gotta let you go. I'm on a live. I'm on live, babe. You're interrupting my live. I'm telling them I'm gonna tell them my labor and delivery story about how, you know, you did that one thing. Okay, I love you. Bye. I heard that. Tell Jose I love him too. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call from baby daddy. But I forgot where I was. Oh, we were singing, but we're not gonna sing anymore. Maybe after, because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys my labor and delivery story. Yep. You want to hear the story about how you came into this world? I just ate spaghetti out of his hair. Legit ate spaghetti out of his hair. Mommy life. So the day I went into labor and delivery. It was around noon when I started feeling contractions. And my parents went on vacation to Mexico. And his dad was at work. And for some reason, his boss told him to go on his lunch earlier than usual. So I'm in the bathroom. I'm on the toilet. And I'm like, oh my God, I just feel really bad. Like, my stomach hurts so bad. I called my grandma. I'm telling her what's going on. She said she's going to come over. Right when excuse the TMI, but there's going to be a lot of TMI. Okay? So just bear with me. If you don't like it, then, what can I say? Usually most people don't get disgusted. Well, it is kind of gross, but anyways. So his dad knocks on the door and is just like, what the heck? Why is the door locked? I open it. He looks at me and says, are you okay? I look at him and I'm like, I don't feel good. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't feel good. My back hurts really bad and my stomach hurts. And then he was like, maybe we should go to the doctors. Or maybe you should call your doctor first. Tell her how you feel. And, you know, see what she says. So, I called her. I told her what was going on, how I felt. I also told her that I was bleeding a little bit. Here, you want some juice? Excuse me. I have like 3 juices. I have grape juice. I have apple grape. I have water. And then I have Pedialyte. I'm giving him choices, guys. My boyfriend thinks I spoil him. I probably do, but I can't help it. I love him. So we go in. They checked me. They said I dilated to 2 centimeters. And my concern was I was a month early, so I was like, his lungs aren't fully developed. Like, I don't want him to have issues or anything. Mind you, this was the scariest day of my life. Like, legit, the scariest day of my life. So they said that they were gonna, you know, just wait it out, walk around, trying to kind of wait until I dilate, pretty much. And so I dilated up to a 4. But then my boyfriend noticed that there was a little bit of something off. He noticed there was something off. Ouch. So, every time I was having a contraction, he noticed that every time I was having a contraction, the baby's heart rate would drop. So he asked the nurse, I think there's something wrong. That doesn't look right. How come every time she has a contraction, his heart rate drops? Shouldn't it increase or stay where it's at? Excuse me, I just hit the table. That's why it kind of went off. So she was like, oh yeah, just kind of ignore that. Like, we're getting to that right now. So then she checks me. She does her doctor thing. I'm not going to get into details, but she does her doctor thing. She checks me. And after she calls in a couple of nurses, they asked me to sign a paper saying that I'm okay with getting a C-section. Mind you, I had a plan. I wanted to have him a specific way. I wanted to have music playing, the relaxing music, so he comes into the world at peace. And I just had a vision of how I was going to have him. And everything just did not go according to plan. And I was like, no. I was just like, what's going on? Just, my mind was just everywhere at the time. I was just scared. really scared. So when she said that, you know, I need to sign that paper, I was like, first of all, I don't want a C-section. She says, well, sweetheart, if we don't give you that C-section, I don't know what's going to happen to him. So you're going to have to sign that paper. So I signed it. And they're prepping me, getting me ready to go into surgery. Don't do that. You're making a mess. You just splashed me with your juice. Yes. So then they told me that, you know, they're going to put a catheter in me. I used to be my grandmother's caretaker. And every time they put a catheter in her, she made it look like it was the worst pain ever. What, baby? Up? Out. He said out. Okay. Okay, Mama's going to push her food aside because I know you're going to try to grab it. Hi, handsome boy. Out! Out! Yeah, out. Come on. Oh my goodness, you're dirty! Woohoo! Come on. Whoa, look at how dirty he is, guys! He is so dirty! It's okay, we'll clean you in a little bit. So they're prepping me, they put the catheter. I'm gonna move his chair. And we're gonna move it more centered. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Yeah. So then I look at the nurse and I said, is it gonna hurt? And she says, well, you're gonna feel pressure. I looked at her and I was like, well, is it gonna be worse than my contractions? She said, compared to your contractions, it's going to be cake. So I was just like, okay, go ahead and do it. So I held my breath. She did it. I didn't feel much. I felt more pressure than anything. I felt more pressure than anything. And, when I looked up at his dad, like, whew, like I was relieved, like, okay, it wasn't that bad. I turned and I looked at his dad, and when I looked at his dad was pale, like, white like the wall, like, silly. He was white. He's already white looking, obviously, because our kid looks white, but he was white, like he saw a freaking ghost or something. He turned pale. He looked at me and I looked at him and I was like, are you okay? He looked at me and said, I don't feel good, babe. He grabbed the bed and he went, I think I need to sit down. Right when he said that, I seen his eyes roll. When I saw his eyes roll, I freaked. I legit freaked. He fainted. The nurse was right behind him, so she caught him and laid him down. Then she tells me, oh my God, I think he's having a seizure. Does he have seizures? I looked at her and I was like, no, he doesn't have seizures. I started crying. I started hitting the nurse button like crazy. Like, all kinds of nurses came running in. And then, right when he fell, I yelled, no, I need you. Mind you, my mom and our family was in the waiting room and they can hear me. And so they thought that I was talking about him when I was talking about his dad. And they seen all kinds of nurses rushing to my room. It was just, it felt like a dream or like a movie or something. The nurse looks at me and tells me, what is his name? Your boyfriend's name. What is his name? I looked at her and I said, his name is Matt. His name is Matthew. She looked at me and she said, okay, Matt. She kept on tapping his chest. She did the, I don't know what it's called, the thing that they put under the nose for they can smell and they wake up or whatever. I don't know what the heck that shenanigans is called. But she was like, Matt, Matt, you need to wake up. Matt. She did the thing another time. He went like that. And he grabbed her by the wrist and she was like, whoa. She said, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to go in with her after you fainting like that because you're at risk of fainting again and we're not going to be able to concentrate on, well, we need to concentrate. So unfortunately, he wasn't there for the birth of our son. He wanted to be there. That was his plan. That's what he wanted. But my grandmother went with me. My mom didn't want to. I can't remember why. I think she was really nervous and scared. And so my grandma, I turned and looked at which is my mom's mom. I turned and looked at my grandma and I was just like, can you come? Like, I need you. I need you, baby. I need you.
Up.
You are up. But I was so scared. I don't even remember. The only thing, like, that part going into the surgery room was a little bit hazy because they already gave me, I don't even remember what it was called. The pain was really bad and I asked for drugs. They gave me drugs and I was kind of loopy. When I went into the surgery room, they told me that they were going to give me the epidural. Oh no, that hurt like no other. Oh my god, it was just the worst pain ever. Now I got a messed up back because of that, but it's okay. He was worth it. So they did the C-section. They tried to pull him out, but he was too far into the canal to be pulled out the way they had to pull him out. So they had to push him back into me because he was already too front. When they pushed him back, he had his umbilical cord around his neck twice. He had a light pulse and he wasn't breathing, so they had to resuscitate him. And they brought him to my face for like 5 minutes, 5 seconds. I don't even remember. It was very short. And then they took him away to a hospital called Queen of the Valley because they had an EQ there and his lungs weren't fully developed and he was not considered preemie, but like border preemie, border full term. I forgot the term they used, but he was in the NICU for 2 weeks. He almost passed in the NICU during a feeding. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around. He almost passed in the NICU during a feeding because he's still newborn. Excuse me. He's still newborn and he didn't quite know how to drink his bottle, so he forgot to breathe while he was drinking. So he passed twice and they brought him back too. And yeah, that's my labor and delivery story. I'm blessed that I have this little guy here in my life, because if he had to not survive what he went through, I don't know what I would do. I would probably be in the loony bin, playing with a little baby doll, pretending that's my baby or something. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no joke. There are moms that go through a really bad depression when stuff like that happens, and some moms just don't snap out of it, and some moms do. But I'm just blessed and thankful that I have my little man. I'm blessed that he's healthy. He had never had any heart surgery. He doesn't have any heart problems. I don't have any issues feeding him. He eats everything. He's not picky. I'm just very grateful. Very grateful. I personally think he's very smart. And I don't know, maybe because I'm his mom, I feel that way, but I work with him all day, every day. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I just feel like it's gonna pay off eventually when he's ready for school. But come on, let's go get you ready. Let's go get you ready. Let's go get you cleaned. Mama's gonna have to clean all this after. Look at that shirt. Look at how dirty his face is. Look at your face. Your face is so dirty. Oh no. His little toy section, I'm not going to show the rest of it because he tore it up. Look at, he tore up his little toy section. All that right there. You tore it up. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But, can you say bye to your YouTube friends? What are they? Your YouTube friends? Your YouTube squad? Your YouTube people? Your YouTube gang? Can you sing your ABCs before we say goodbye? Can you say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you? Ew! That was gross, guys. That's life, though. I am human. Things happen. Yay! Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. You skipped 4. You skipped 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you guys to see his facial expressions. I love them all. Besito, Mom. I love you. Oh, he gives me hugs too, guys. I just love him. Tell them peace. Peace. Good job. I hope everybody has a good, positive night. Remember, stay positive. Stay motivated. And keep peace. Peace, y'all.